Welcome back to Did We Really Need This Fight Scene? Or as this calling itself, Son-in-Law Discord. Unleashed. I should have guessed, Tracy shouted as he tried to pinpoint the source of the earthquake. These places are always guarded by monsters. What kind of monster is it? Moonbeam excitedly. Whatever it is, Screwball said, I'm sure we can take it. I'm good with monsters. See, it really is. Mothball lied, still a bit nervous. Yes, Mantis yelled, but this monster was chosen specifically for... His air erupted by something bursting out of the ground behind him, sending him and the other soldiers hurtling forward. Everyone gazed up in awe at the giant purple worm with a pink head. Wow! Moonbeam grinned. A giant worm! The worm looked down at was beady black eyes and opened its head to reveal black tendrils coming out of its three-way mouth. Everyone covered their ears as it let out an ear-piercing scream. Don't worry, guys, Screwball said as he approached the worm. I got this. Screwball, no! Twilight protested. That's a tassel worm! I don't care what he is. I'm sure he's not that bad. How do you know it's him? Moonbeam called. Intuition. She patted the worm's purple skills. It's okay, buddy. Screwball! Twilight shouted again. Don't get so close! High above, the tassel worm sniffed. Oh, see? Screwball said. He's just cranky because he has a cold. Oh no. Twilight nerd. Screwy, get away before he... The tassel worm sneezed downwards, covering Screwball's screen snot. Blah! She gagged as he tried to wipe the mucus off. Okay, I admit that was rude, but that doesn't mean... She trailed off as her face suddenly became hot, as she gripped her stomach as it turned. Mothball gasped as he watched his fiancée turn green, spots appearing all over her body. Oh, she grunted as he started to wobble. I don't feel so good. Mothball rushed to her side before she could make contact with the floor. You are right, Zzz, he asked. I feel sick, Screwball coughed, but I never get sick. I tried to tell you, Twilight yelled. Tassel worms carry a virus that is contagious to all magical beings, including chaotic ones. The only creature Chrysalis could find that could encapsulate Discord, Mantis explained. Zeus especially didn't want him snooping around. How did he even get a hold of a tassel worm anyway? Well, you know how changelings can manipulate creatures with... Ahem! Katakari coughed. Shouldn't we concentrate on the beast here? And so on cue, the enormous worm screeched in her faces, showing off his tendrils. I may be sick, but I can still... She clapped her hands when nothing happened. It's the sickness, Twilight exclaimed. It blocks your magic. Oh, poo. Screwball grunted. The tassel worm screamed again, demanding to be acknowledged. Mothball rotated Screwball out of the way, while Trixie moved in front of Moonbeam. Okay, Trixie said. We've got 7. Sequence of the 6 point. Sorry, 6 magic users here and 1 giant worm. It shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, it's kind of like 2 magic users battling against a Ifriti. It wasn't that hard. He jumped at something and emerged from the ground behind him. He turned around to see another tassel worm. There are 2? Twilight hollered. What? Exclaimed Mantis, who was equally surprised. That's impossible. The queen said there was only 1. Looks like he found a mate, Akari observed. Suddenly a third tassel worm spread out beside Screwball and Mothball. This one was half the size of the other 2. Mothball quickly rolled his fiancée into the far corner. They got busy, Lieutenant Bobbins marveled. We're screwed, Trixie murmured. Maybe not, Twilight said as the ears in her head start to work. If we all work together, we can take him out. Gerald, you and I will take the alpha male. Captain Akari and, she paused the lieutenant. I didn't catch your name. Lieutenant Bobbins, at your service, your highness. Bobbins saluted. Okay, you and Captain Akari take the female. Mothball will handle the baby. Trixie, you keep Screwball and Mothbeam out of danger. No worry, Trixie would have accepted to be given the baby to Aesop. But since the task involved protecting her daughter, she was more than happy to oblige. Are we agreed then? Twilight asked. Mantis nodded and shook the Alcorn's hoof. Agreed. All right, Bobbins cheered as he slid the car in the back. Go Team Dynamos! Captain growled. Call us that again. You'll be incinerated along with the worms. Focus, you two! Zero commanded. Move out now! Playing the Tinsley's glued to the perspective. That sounds like a music band. Tassel-horse, while Trixie hurried Moonbeam over to where Screwball was huddled. Trixie saw a beam at the alpha male to press him back into the ground. You said Chrysalis was able to manipulate him? She asked the general. With mind control, yes, Mantis said as he dodged the tendrils. I could cast it on him if he stayed still long enough. Where's Flashlight in her stair when you need her? Meanwhile, Akari and Bombus were calculating their attack on the female. What do you think? Lieutenant asked. You take it from the left and I take it from the... I got this. The captain grunted as she charged forward. Hey! Bombus called. What about the whole teamwork things? Akari zapped the tassel worm and warned her response. She saw her tendrils at lightning speed and caught the captain. The worm pulled her in while Akari fought back against the wet coil. Hey, back off, ladies! Bombus shouted. The captain watched in awe as the incompetent lieutenant saw a series of beams at Tassel-horn's tendrils. She cried out in agony and released Akari. Bombus smirked at her. You were saying, things. Oh, well, Lieutenant said as he read the bag of stick. You know I have my moments. Kill him. Zut up and help me finish this beast. Alright, gotcha. Kill the bastard. In the farthest corner of the castle, Moonbeam and Trixie were tending the Screwball. It was coughing, sneezing, wheezing, and shivering. Trixie took off her cape and draped it over a sick pony. Thanks. Screwball sniffed. That's oddly out of character for you. What can I say? Trixie shrugged. My capacity's back. I like this name, Moonbeam said with a smile. Screwball groaned as he tried to sit up. I feel so pathetic. I should be helping. You're in no condition to fight, Trixie said as he laid her back down. Besides, Moonbeam said, turning about, looks like you got under control. And check out Uncle Mothie's moves. The monster's mothball fiercely faced the smaller tassel-worm. He was attempting to get his mind control spell, but the baby kept wriggling its head out of the way. The only decent shots he could get were to the lower half. After a while, the baby dove back into the ground. Moonbeam cheered and clapped her hooves. Then reappeared on the wall behind Mothball, knocking him to the other side of the castle. Mothie! Screwball cried as the smaller tassel-worm slithered towards him. Trixie narrowed her eyes in determination. She was just starting to like her younger brother. She wasn't going to let him get eaten by a giant worm. Moonbeam, take care of Screwball for a sec, she commanded. Mummy's gotta help your brother. The filly nodded so protectively in front of the sick pony. Trixie didn't feel comfortable leaving her daughter parentally unprotected, but she had no other choice. The Arrets were too dizzy with her parents, and Mothball was barely unconscious. She spread her wings and flew to her brother's side. Hey, ugly! She shouted, shooting the baby tassel-worm's head. Unfortunately, all that did was provoke the young monster. It opened its mouth. It grabbed Trixie by the neck. The unicorn chugged as the coils crushed her throat, cutting off her breath. Moonbeam gasped when she saw her mother was about to become worm chow. Without thinking, she raced over to the baby tassel-worm and started rounding Being's head. You leave my mommy alone, she cried. Moonbeam hit the word square in the eye, catching his attention. Let it go, Trixie turned to the filly. Moonbeam carried in fear. Lashed out his head and smacked her across the room. Moonbeam! Trixie cried. The filly landed on the floor with a thud. She lifted her head weakly as the baby tassel-worm towered over her. Nobody's mouth was about to break it down in the filly when Trixie slipped between them. A change had come over the unicorn. Her coat was darkening, eyes literally blazing with green fire. She growled and pointed her teeth. Big mistake. Moonbeam screamed as her mother spontaneously combusted into pillar green flame. I'll say to everyone, even the tassel-worms turned their heads in shock. Mothball had regained consciousness, and his eyes were widening at the spectacle before him. He watched as Trixie grew in size, until she was at least 50 feet tall. Her blue coat burned away into the black scales, her silky tail hardened into flesh green spikes sprouting up on her back, her horn transforming to match them. Her neck became long and slender, her muscles stretched into a mighty snoot. Bones grew along her translucent wings, pupils over her eyes shrunk into slits, toes and claws were her hooves. When the fire faded away, placed in the unicorn was an enormous black and green dragon. Every pony in the changeling gaped in astonishment. Tassel-worms were confused, but it shook it off and roared into the green reptile. Trixie the dragon responded with a roar of fire breath. 20 of the changeling soldiers quickly flew out of the flame's path. The fire singed the Tassel-worm family, but Trixie was not done. She let out her claws and scraped them all across the middle. They cried out in pain, but Trixie ignored them. She flapped her wings and rose into the air, and when she came down, the Tasselworms found themselves beneath their feet. No one! She snarled. I repeat, no one hurts my daughter. Got that? The Tasselworms whimpered like puppies. Good! She lifted her feet, and the giant worms slid back into their holes. Hey, don't come back! The dragon snorted, smoke coming out of her nostrils. Green flames would flood Trixie again, so not as liberating before. This time she took her changeling form. She glanced around at all their fabricated faces. What's everyone looking at Trixie for? Mom, Mummy muttered. Trixie turned to face her daughter. A frenzy was just as confused as the other. Honey, what are you? Trixie caught sight of her back and nosed her green shell and wings. She stared at the rest of her body. What? Did I? She stammered. What's happened? Moonbeam jumped up and exclaimed, You turned into an awesome mega fire-breathing dragon. It was awesome. No kidding. Zzz. Baba's here. I've never seen a changeling turn into a full-grown dragon before. Zzz. That's because no changeling has ever succeeded in doing so. Madame just explained, still in a daze, and that truly was remarkable. Zzz. Zzz. Akari shrugged. It was alright, but Trixie started. I've never done anything like that before. Zzz. Never. I could barely change into anything outside of a pony. Mothball, who had rented his place, approached his sister with a smile. Maybe you just needed the right motivation. Zzz. Trixie turned to her daughter, who had her hose wrapped around her foreleg. It was incredible. Zzz. Moonbeam piped. You're the coolest mom in the whole wide world. You've certainly grown, Your Highness, Mantis complimented. Well, Trixie chuckled as she brushed her mane to the side. The great and powerful Trixie practices. No, you've grown in height. Trixie glanced down at her long legs and then around her, only now noticing she was a few inches taller than Twilight. It's taken a while, Gerald said, but it seems you've reached your full potential. He bowed his head. You truly are the next ruler of the changelings. Akari and Bob bowed too, which made Trixie bust. A grunt for Screwball interrupted a moment. Mothball rested his side. We have to get her out of here. Zzz. We have to get back to the hive. Zzz. Mantis argued as he levitated the box containing Chrysalis' heart. But Screwy, Zick, so is the queen. We won't be able to make it to either places quick enough, Twilight said. We're too far away, and my magic can't teleport us all, and Screwball's too weak. Really? That's the excuse we're going with. I guess this is just so Discord can show up. Screwball looked at her heavy eyelids and commented on us before he said, help. Instantly, Discord materialized by her side. Hello, I'm the Deus Ex Machina. What happened, Screwy? Oh my gosh, you're green. Tasselworm, Screwball mumbled. Tasselworm. He glared at Mothball. Why was he around a Tasselworm? He turned and finally noticed a group of changelings. Who are these guys? No time to explain, Twilight said. First, we need to get Screwball taken care of. Of course, Discord said as he gently took his daughter in his arms. Come on, sweet, we're going home. He teleported all to Screwball's room in the Castle of Chaos. Fluttershy, come quick! Fluttershy fluttered in the room and gasped, Screwy, what happened? Tasselworm flew. Tasselworm flew? Oh, sorry. Screwball coughed. Oh, you poor thing. I'll get you some. She paused when she saw the changelings. I'm sorry, we weren't properly introduced. These are soldiers from the hives, Mothball said, gesturing to the three changelings. And this, he grinned at Trixie, is my big sister. You should know me better in this form, she said as he took her pony form. Trixie! Fluttershy exclaimed, rushing to get the unicorn ahead. It's so great to see you. Screwy told me who you really were. She glanced down Moonbeam. Is this your daughter? She's adorable, but why does she got eyes like that? Her dad's aren't well. Screwball grunted, fixed his eyes wide at Trixie. Iron Will, the minute before. Don't judge Trixie! The unicorn said, pointing at Discord. No, go ahead, judge her. The Iron Will thing really doesn't make sense. Well, if Pinky were here, she would be agreeing. Well, I'm interested to hear this story as well, Mantis said. We must get the princesses back to the hive at once. Discord, can you teleport us there? Twilight asked. The Quagos turned to the changeling soldiers. Only if you let me come too. Mantis took and said, That is out of the I am coming. He turned back to the star. Just rest now, sweetie. Daddy will be right back. Scribblerbot grinned. Daddy, thanks. I must have still needed you after all. Discard returned her smile. I kiss you on the forehead, but you know. Get better soon, Mothball said, taking his fiancee's half. I'll take care of her. You boys go ahead. Discord nodded and raised his claws. With a snap of his fingers, he and the Changelings and Twilight were teleported back to the hive, and startling several Changelings. A nurse Changeling rushed out of the Queen's chamber. General Mantis, I'm glad, thank heaven to see you back. We have the princess, Mantis declared. The Queen's heart. How is she? The nurse's face grew grim. She's fading fast. If it wasn't for the hot in there, you would have already been too late. I swear this repeats the end screen of the Power Rangers movie. I am gone.